Hi, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 1st, 2022 new moon reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. Be warned, there will be a loud sound as we do so. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So as we're doing the singing bowl, I was looking into the scrying bowl, and there was an image of a pitcher that kept on coming up, pouring in water. Now, there's a sense of the glass needing to be full, like our emotions needing to be fully acknowledged, realized, and understood during this time. And like, we need to stop giving so much to others because nobody's going to fill up our glass if all our water is gone. So that's going to be very important. So let's look at what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. We have the Four of Cups. I love it, that empty glass coming forward. We have the Tower. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Page of Cups. Again, that picture. Here it is a teapot, but very, very, very similar. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So we're coming through as a student and as a protector during this time. There is a sense here that we know something needs to be added. We're aware of this, and it might just be that our inner child is aware of it. But there's something here where we're aware of it, and we can be thinking, oh, I'm being immature, or, I couldn't possibly embrace this, say this, move forward this way, if, because people won't understand. And there's a real need here to acknowledge our emotions and also to fill ourselves up, to make sure that we're paying attention to who we are and what we love and what we want and the way that we're moving forward. There's also a sense that we're willing to take greater risks during this time. We're willing to open up the doors. We're willing to see different things because we have the student mentality. We have the sense of learning and expressing and gaining and understanding. And we're also going to be surprised because inspiration is going to come in the most kind of whimsical, out of the blue way. And it moves us to the Knight of Cups. As this is coming, we're moving forward. We are the protector, but we're also going to be looking back. We're going to be checking back. And Spirit is saying, why are you always looking backwards if you so desperately want to move forward? And that's a good question for all of us, right? And then we have the Six of Pentacles. There is something that's out of balance. And by this, I mean it's more of a power that is out of balance. Somebody has control of the purse strings or is saying, I'll do this if you do this. And they're holding the power. And that's going to be something that we're not comfortable with at all, Scorpio. There's a gift coming in and we're not aware of it. We're so busy looking at everybody else's everything. Or what isn't going right, that we're not looking at the gift that's coming in. And Spirit says this gift might not be exactly what we wanted. It might not feel like a gift. It might be very overpowering, but we need to balance ourselves and we need to see ourselves able to move forward towards what we love and what we want and what's important. And it brings us to the Tower. And this is something just being absolutely destroyed. Now, the Tower can come in and it can be a destructive time that leaves us absolutely whirling. Like we're questioning it, we're trying to move forward, and we don't understand why this happened. This could be something sudden that, again, we had no control over. And it made us feel like our world just shattered. I'm just seeing like a snow globe breaking, and you can't put it back together. But Spirit is saying, is that the worst thing in the whole entire world? For sometimes it is. And sometimes what we learn from it is walking down a road or understanding a knowledge that we never thought we needed to, wanted to, or had to. But also there's a sense of being freed from a path that we were going to walk. And that's going to be very important during this time. It's walk a different path. It's freed out of a gilded cage. Yeah. Okay. So let's look at the energy we have to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. It's the 8 of Cups. It's walking away from something too soon. It is also an ending that is, it's just overwhelmingly all-consuming. It really is. It is a sense of somebody walking out. Now, the walking away too soon, Spirit wants to clarify. It does not mean that we stay in a bad situation just hoping and hoping and hoping it will get better. It is a sense of looking at all the options, not being too, emotionally reactive to things, and then deciding the best cause of effect for ourselves. There is an energy here also of somebody who he just walks out. Here, yes, it's coming through primarily as male, a very strong male energy, but it can be just somebody who's very strong-willed, kind of their energy is more quote-unquote masculine than feminine. And there's a sense of that's their control mechanism is things aren't going right, I'll just leave. Things aren't going right, I'll walk out and I'll show you. I'll make you see that you need me. And so they'll also sabotage things along the way. So just be very mindful of that, Scorpio, during this time, that somebody is using our emotions and our emotional connection as a weapon against us. And we're so done with it. We are so done. It moves us to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Oh, goodness. We have abundance. This is the root chakra. At the root of us is abundance, is success, is prosperity, is bounty. That's the root chakra. That's what we're embracing within our lives. That's what's moving us forward. This sense of abundance, this sense of prosperity. It brings us to, and we know it, we can feel it. The root chakra coming through, saying abundance, abundance. We know that that's where we're supposed to be. It moves us to our goddess oracle cards. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. The Dreamer. And it says, look to your day and night dreams for guidance. Keep dreaming, keep envisioning, and give back by helping others realize their dreams. So much is going to come to us through our dreams, through quiet moments, through deeper understandings, that we're going to be surprised. We're going to be like, is that real? Isn't that real? Should I listen to that guidance? And Spirit's saying, listen to your dreams, your waking dreams as well as your sleeping dreams, where your mind goes when it's just allowed to wander. It moves us then to go and look at things astrologically speaking. So this is the new moon in Aries. This is a time of action. Now, be it Aries isn't always the most rational when it comes to action. And yet there's an energy here because Aries is the god of war. So Aries is the commander, the general, the person in charge, the power. So Aries isn't going to necessarily be as rash and volatile as we think. However, Aries is near Mercury and Chiron during this time, so speech is going to be more aggressive. The way people hear things is going to be more aggressive. We have to be mindful of this. There's also a fight against healing from past wounds that is coming up. There's a sense of, I'm strong, I don't need to look at this, I've already dealt with this, leave me alone type of energy. Now, Mars is near Saturn during this time, planet-wise. And on the 5th of April, they will be in conjunction with each other. Now, this makes things tricky. It doesn't necessarily bring that calm energy because Saturn is all about reason and logic and order and, making everything super organized. Mars is going to be more reactionary. And there's going to be an energy here that we get all worked up over and walk away from instead of seeing it out because the planning of it just becomes too intense or it takes away all the passion and we think, no, it's not worth it. Now, for some of us, we're going to be able to utilize this and really say, okay, this is my passion. This is what I'm all worked up about. And these are my super organizational skills. I'll make this work for me. And a very small percentage of us, Scorpio, will be able to make this work for us. But most of us are going to get very passionate about something and then just not see it through. So be aware of that. And if we can be aware of it, maybe we can stop it. There is also a very reactionary energy here because we're in discord with the lunar nodes. The lunar nodes are our conscious and subconscious self. They're where our destiny echoes between. Our destiny echoes between the North Lunar Node, which is the head, the reason, the understanding, the South Lunar Node, which is the balance, the stories, the history. So our destiny echoes between the two. So we're not going to be in alignment with our conscious and self-conscious and subconscious self because of the intensity of energy that is around us. We're also in discord during this time because Mars is in discord with Uranus. And Uranus is all about the impassioned energy, but also the nervousness, the doubting, the fear. And Mars is aggressive, reactionary, and impulsive. This makes us, again, very reactionary during this time. We're coming from a place of impassioned nervousness and then a place of, I have to act now or else I'll never be able to act. I'll never be able to get to the place I need to be. We move deeper into the tarot. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. We have the Empress, I love that, the Page of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Empress brings us into balance with this time. The new moon is in Aries. Aries is represented by the Emperor. The Empress is the beautiful counterpart to the Emperor. So we have a soulmate connection with this time. That's why we're called to look at ourselves, to break out of the mold, to fill up our own glass, because we're nurturing, we're fulfilling, we're embracing something really beautiful during this time. There's also a sense of the mothering energy of the moon really connecting with us. We're really connecting with the healing. We're really connecting with the intentions that we're setting. We're looking at a bigger picture of what we want and where we need to be. And it moves us to a place of hard work and dedication and diligence. Now, as we're working hard and as we're looking at things, we're also seeing during this time how we have improved, how we have enhanced, and we're looking at our skills, and we're also looking differently at the ways that our skills have moved us forward. So there's a sense here, not necessarily about, okay, it's all about the money or it's all about, the craft. It's about the mixture of the two, of course. But there is also a sense of you're going to be surprised at how far you've come in ways that you just hadn't imagined, in ways that Spirit has tested you, that you just weren't looking at. And it brings us here to being a student of our passion, of what we desire, of our fire, of our intention. There's also a young fire sign energy around us. Now, this could be somebody who is just very youthful of spirit, but this person has a different way of looking at things. This person asks questions that other people wouldn't ask. I mean, literally, I just see you putting your hand like over your eyes. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you said that. I can't believe you did that type of thing. They're not malicious. They're not hurtful or hateful. They're just more than we expect them to be. So that's going to be a very fun energy that comes in during this time because they're going to push the envelope for us even when we don't want to. So that's going to be good. We might get annoyed with them, definitely, because we'll think, okay, you overstepped. But it's important. It is important that they push that envelope for us. Now let's see what the moon has to say for herself. Oh, goodness. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. We have the full moon and we have the full moon in Leo. So we're very drawn to the full moon, which will be on the 16th of April. And it's like, okay, this time here, this new moon period from new moon to full moon, it is having me understandings. It's having me learn so that I am empowered as the full moon comes forward. So here we are told to surrender to the divine and to not let pride get in our way. Because there's going to be a sense here that everything can be ego-driven, ego-based. Everything is going to be taken personally. It's all going to be so much about us, or we're going to hear the words and they're just going to sting more. We're not going to be able to let things roll off our backs. And it's going to be important that we work on that and that we don't take things so personally. Because if we let our pride get in our way, it just holds us back. It's not going to let us fully be able to enjoy this time and enjoy the experiences that are moving us forward. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. So we have the new moon and we have surrender. So can you see that? No, you can't. Okay. So during this time, the new moon plays a powerful part in us, in how we're seeing ourselves, in how we're expressing ourselves. We're walking through a portal. We're walking through a transformation. It brings us to a surrender to the divine, a surrender to what we deeply love, deeply want, deeply need, what's important to us. And as we are surrendering, we are calling forward an energy of new beginnings, of new insights, of new ideas. And it's empowering, but it's also going to be a little bit scary. It's like, oh, okay, can I do this? Can I move forward this way? Spirit is saying yes. Do we feel like the answer is actually yes? Sometimes, no, we don't. And that's going to be why we will have this tendency during this time, Scorpio, to give to everybody else. Because we can see them succeed. We can help them move forward. But doing it ourselves, that's terrifying. Our subconscious energy from the moon is balance, and the energy is gaining momentum. We have to make sure that we're in balance as this energy gains momentum, as we see ourselves, as we claim the way that we want to move forward. Because if we don't, well, then we're going to find that we just go completely off the rails, that we're not moving in the direction that we want to be moving in at all. It moves us then to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. And that's the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands has doors opening. There is somebody who's going to come in and kind of dangle our dreams and our desires and new opportunities in front of us, or, have every intention to following through, and yet they don't. There's nothing that's going to come of this, and yet it's going to be very frustrating for us because we're going to think, but you said, or, but it was working so well. So just be aware of that. Then we have our subconscious chakra energy. And this is the heart chakra in play. We need to play. We need to express. We need to understand. We need to open up the doors. Because human beings, if we don't play, that's because we don't feel safe. And when we don't play, we feel older and tired and worn and just not ourselves. And it's going to be important to embrace the heart chakra, to embrace play and discovery. It moves us then to our subconscious goddess message, which is the siren. Allowing yourself to be distracted from what you should be doing leads to procrastination, avoidance, and needless problems. So we have to be very mindful of this, very mindful of being just distracted and overwhelmed. It moves us then to our subconscious tarot message, which begins with the Fool. It begins with a new adventure. This moon is opening for us new adventures, new ideas, new ways forward, new ways of looking at things. And it's like, oh, can I do this? Oh, can I move forward this way? Oh, is this what I wanted? Is this what I needed? We need to take a leap of faith. It is going to be a leap of faith because there is a sense of, is this right? Or, can I? Again, that keeps on coming up. Can I? The energy here is to jump, is to go and see where it takes you. And also to try really hard not to take ourselves too seriously as we do so. It then leads us to the Queen of Fire. This is passion, determination, focus, insight. But this is also the energy, there we go. This is the energy of this new moon coming forward, very feminine, very, in touch with our emotions, looking at what we desire and holding new light, like illuminating a new path forward for us. And that's going to be a very big thing. We're going to think, oh no, I can't do that. And yet Spirit is saying, oh yes, you can. Watch, you'll be surprised. All right, Scorpio, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power and intensity of this time and of ourselves, and as we give ourselves permission to shine. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Scorpio, and may you have a blessed moon.